So now we're going to take the daytime look, which is over here, and change it into a nighttime look, which would be great for a dance or a school prom, anything like that.
It's fun and funky.
Exactly. First step, I'm going to take this lavender color by Bobbi Brown called Lilac. It's one of their limited edition eyeshadows. And I'm going to go right over that highlight in the inner corner that we did earlier. And once you apply it, I just kind of blend it out with my finger so it's a nice even wash of color. And continue that underneath the lash line, just like that. And I'm going to apply this really pretty rainbow glitter by Makeup Forever. It's iridescent, so it'll pick up whatever color you're wearing. So if you have a blue dress on, it'll look more blue or more purple, depending on what you're wearing, it'll reflect. The glitter glue you kind of want to work fast with.
And I think glitter is a good way to always make a natural look more into a nighttime.
Yeah, totally. So right along the lash line and up just below the crease. And when you apply the glitter, you want to shake off any excess, otherwise it'll end up all over your face. Just press it right into the glitter glue. And don't worry about any fallout. I'm going to go over with a little bit of Makeup Forever concealer to kind of fix that, just because her makeup's already done. I'm going to take Blacktrack by MAC with MAC's 210 brush and do a slight cat eye eyeliner just to really open her eyes up. My best advice is to lay the brush flat against the lash line and drag it against the lash. And at the end, use the tip of the brush to create more of a point. I start from the center and work my way out. Then I go back, do a finer line from the inner corner and connect it to that first line you made. And it completely changes the shape of the eye. Pretty cool. So we have a little bit of fallout.
What do you use for it?
I love Makeup Forever's Lift Concealer, and I'm going to use the Beauty Blender to just kind of buff out any of the excess eyeshadow. You just want to go with a very lightweight concealer. Bella doesn't have any dark circles or imperfections under her eyes, so she doesn't always need it. But for whenever we take her looks from day to night, it's nice to just have a concealer to correct any imperfections.
Plus, if your mascara, if you blink too early or even just throughout the day, the mascara can bleed. So then it starts creating little lines under your eyes and it makes like little lash marks. So it's always good to have concealer on you or in your purse while you're at your prom or wherever you are, just so that there's no lash lines.
For touch up. Yeah, that's totally true. And because I'm using an emollient concealer under her lash line, I'm going to set it with a tiny bit of a translucent powder. I'm not a huge fan of powder. I only like to use it if I have to.
It definitely takes away from the glowy.
Exactly, which we love the glow. So to set this and make sure the eyeshadow and concealer don't move or crease, I'm going to use the Chanel Translucent Loose Powder with a fluffy brush.
And can the powder go to almost any skin tone because it's translucent?
Not this particular one. Makeup Forever makes a great HD translucent powder that you could use on all skin tones. This one ranges in a few different shades. I'm using a lighter one for you. So translucent powder, soft fluffy brush, very light-handedly, just dust it under the eyes to kind of lock that eyeshadow in place. And it'll prevent your mascara from bleeding into your foundation. Last step on the eyes is a little lash. I'm going to cut the Makeup Forever lashes in half. So I don't think she really needs a full strip. She has a nice full lash on her own.
And so what kind of scissors do you use to cut it?
Tiny scissors. Just because the lashes are really fine, you want to be able to get in and get a precise cut.
Mm-hmm. And what side of the lash do you use?
I'm using the outer corner for this instance because I want a fuller, like kind of Bambi-like look on you. So I'm going to just cut the outer corners about halfway through the middle of the strip and apply those. I like the glue to get a little bit tacky before I apply it. Let me put this one in your hand. When it's almost dry right before you apply it, it's going to stick better. If you put it on when it's too wet, it's going to not stick as well. I'll end up lifting open. So just by adding that to the outer corner, it's going to give her that doll-like Bambi lash.
And a little mascara helps emphasize the lashes.
And it makes it so that your natural lash infuses with the false lash.
And so to enhance this look and make it a little bit more funky, we like to use a pop of colored lip. So depending on your dress or your skin tone, lip colors can look very different. So for us, we're going to go for a very pink MAC.
This lipstick's called Candy Yum Yum by MAC. I'm not going to do too much lip product. I just want her lips definitely more defined. So I'm going to go over that lip stain that has lasted so nicely through the day with a lip brush so I have more control. Whenever you apply a lip product with a lip brush, you're going to have better precision and more of a clean edge.
And Tonya, where should you put and start the lip line?
I just start right at the edge of the natural lip. You already have full beautiful lips, so there's no reason to overdraw them at all, which I'm not a huge fan of. I think you should just enhance what you already have. So once we have the lip product on, I'm taking Embrace Me lip pencil, which is a similar shade, and just going back and making sure the edges are super clean.
And that's hard because it definitely takes a more precise hand to do it, because you can really mess up easily.
The good thing is if you ever do, like for instance, I didn't get the most perfect edge here, I'm just going to go back with a little bit of concealer. Because if you're doing a bold lip, you want a very precise, crisp edge. It'll make or break your lip. And that concludes the look.
So this is our palm look, and as you guys have seen, we went from day natural to prom and funky.
Super cool.
Love you.
Thanks for watching.